Hi friends, Ellie here. I have a really sweet 10-minute upper body workout, and by sweet I mean absolutely fiery. We're doing lots of planks, some push-ups, all the things, and it's going to be a really great sweat sesh. So we've got 10 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I'll join you on the mat. We are starting in a plank. I'll meet you there. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes. We'll hold for 45 seconds. I want you to push the floor away with your hands. This is called protraction of the shoulders, and it just means that the shoulders are pushing up and out, away from the floor, so there's a little lift in the back of the heart. Tuck the tailbone in and down towards the heels. So there's one long line from the coccyx to the crown. Hug the arm bones in and the leg bones in and really wrap the elbows back. You might rotate the arms back even and hug the hands in together. Holding just for a few more seconds here. Contract every muscle in the body, especially in the arms. All right, that's enough. Option here always to drop the knees too. Next up, we have up and downs. So we'll start again in our plank, and we're just gonna bring one hand, one forearm down, then the other, and then come back up. So let's start with right arm down, left arm down, then we'll bring right arm up, left arm up. Then we'll start left hand down first, then right, then bring left up, then right. So we're switching it out each time. And I might forget because I'm talking to, so just do your best. And breathe. Don't forget to keep open lungs. Your muscles need that oxygen to function at their peak. Don't forget about the glutes. This is really a whole body workout. We're focusing on the arms, but the core gets it, the butt gets it, the legs get it, the shoulders, all of that good stuff. All right, that's the last one. You can drop the knees or stay up in your plank during the transitions. That's up to you. Next up, we've got wide arm push-ups. So this is also something you can take on your knees. I'm gonna take my hands wider than my mat because they're really long. You're gonna bend the elbows and come up. Keep the spine long and straight. And if you notice the hips down here or up here, I want you to drop the knees. So we're working integrity of the posture and the transitions over everything else, really. So it doesn't matter how many you do, it matters the quality of what you do matters more. Just got 10 more seconds here. Don't forget to breathe. Last one. Whew. All right, so next up we have shoulder taps, and I'm just going to tap right shoulder, then left shoulder. And for this, you're going to want to keep the body perfectly straight. So if you have to drop the knees to do that, go for it. I'm gonna bring my feet together, and then bring my right arm in, pick up my left hand, tap left shoulder, plant the left hand, use the right to tap left shoulder, and back and forth. So I'm noticing already my hips want to dip, and I'm going to encourage you to do your best to keep them level and square to the floor. This brings in a lot of core, and you have to use your arms a lot more too, actually, to stabilize into your foundation. Hug the legs in, hug the navel in, even squeeze the butt. You should be moving as little as possible from side to side. Just a few more here. All right, last one. Whew. So next up, we've got one arm planks. We're going to do both sides in one set. So let's plant left hand down first, right in the middle. Coming to your high plank or your supported plank with the knees down. Right hand to right hip. Keep the shoulders parallel. Keep the hips parallel. You're gonna wanna open up to the side here, but try not to. We've just got a few more seconds on this side. And go ahead and switch. Plant your right hand down, bring left hand to left hip. And you should really feel this and the right oblique here. Remember not to hike the hips up. I'm doing not such a great job today. I feel like that's okay. I've already done this workout today. I messed it up, so I had to do it over. So I'm giving myself a little slack. Okay, that's enough. Next up, we have side plank. We have T's. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. T-birds, something like that. They're fun though. So we're gonna come into our plank, plant left hand in the middle, come onto the outer edges of the left foot, reach the right arm up, and then switch sides. Plant right hand down, left arm rises. And you're going to keep every muscle strong, every move intentional. Open lungs, strong legs. Stay with the breath. You might even shift the gaze up towards the hand as you rise. Opening to the right and the left. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. If you really want, you can stack the feet, getting in a even more of a challenge. Whew, last one there. Next up, we're going to come onto the forearms and do some things there. So I'll bring my elbows right under the shoulders, coming into my low plank and hold. I'm gonna hug my elbows in and my arms in together, hug my legs in, hug the inner knees and the inner ankles. Breathing, making sure from the heels to the crown of the head is in one long line. The elbows want to splay out here, so hug them in. Hug them into your center line. Feel the chest turn on, the pectorals, the sides, the ribs. Whew. Starting to shake a little bit here. That's good stuff. Breathe in and out through the nose. Keep the tailbone tucked. Keep the belly tucked. Push the floor away. Remember, protract the shoulders. Whew. All right, so next up we're going to take our low plank and some saw motions. So we come down into the forearms and then back and forth, up and down, shifting shoulders towards the front of the mat, then the back of the mat. No need to go super quick on here, on this one. I really want you to work integration. So that hugging in of the muscles, that contracting to the midline. Stay with the breath. Hug into your center. Spread the fingers wide, really root down through the tips of the fingers. Protracting the shoulders, push the floor away. If the feet start to slip back, you can walk them up. And we just got a couple more. Enough of that. Next up, we have down dog push-ups. So we're coming into our downward facing dog. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, press the hips up. Now I want you to find a long flat back and then bend the elbows so the crown of the head comes to the floor. The spine stays long and flat and the belly is tucked in. The legs are strong. You're not bringing your nose to the mat. You're not tucking the chin either. You want to bring, I guess, more of the very tip of the hairline forward and between the hands and between the palms. Keep the front ribs tucked in. Whew. And just a few more seconds. And that's enough of that. So we're gonna come forward and end with our plank hold. So I'm gonna keep my knees up during the break and really just start contracting, start hugging in. I want you to pull the hands together, pull the arms together, pull the feet and the legs together. Hug the entire core into your center line. Push the hands down, feel that protraction of the shoulders. And breathe. Keep the lungs open. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You've got this. Just 20 more seconds. I want you to think about your goals here for these last few seconds when it gets the hardest. Think about what you're here for. Think about what you're doing all of this for. What motivates you, what drives you to the very end. That's it. You did it. Well done. And if you'd like to, you can do this all over again. And don't forget to get a cool down. I'll see you next time.